Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Silver. Today is, well, you could probably guess from the title of this video, it's the completion of the Pokédex. We are, as of right now, 2 Pokemon away from finishing the Pokédex. The Pokédex for this game, all catchable Pokemon are 249. If you have Mew and if you have Celebi, that bumps up to 251. Gen 2 added 100 Pokemon onto the original 151. So, I can't remember if I did it earlier or not, but I had Mew on Red version at one point, and I think I traded him over. I'm not sure if I did a video on that in the past or not. It's been quite a while, but I decided to scrap that. And that's easy, because when you put the game in the Retron 5, it loads up whatever is on the Retron, and you have to actually, you can select it from, you can select from 2 options. One is save from cart to the Retron, or from the Retron to the cart. So I kind of just scrapped that file, just for the fact that it didn't feel right having Mew on there, because yes, Mew's data is in the game, but it still didn't feel 100% legitimate, because you're still using a workaround with the coding of the game to get Mew. So I scrapped that whole idea of wanting to bring Mew over here, because in all honesty, I couldn't. There's probably a glitch or something to do with Celebi. I don't know it, but it wouldn't feel right having Mew over here when A, it's not the most legitimate way of getting it, or B, it wouldn't feel right not having, or having Mew and not having Celebi. So we're not dealing with Mew or Celebi in this. We're working on just the Pokemon that are catchable in the 2 games. Actually 3 games, because like I said this before in another... Who's got blue hair? Oh, you got blue hair. We need to work on leveling up Eevee. We're only 2 Pokemon away, which is Venomoth and Umbreon. Both are more nighttime based, so we need to go catch a Venonat and get it evolved, as well as raising Eevee. So we need to go to Mount Silver and work on some grinding. And before we do that, we need to give Eevee, and I didn't want to touch anything with his levels yet, because I wanted you to see, just from leveling up from training, how long it's going to take to do this. I'm starting to film this in the morning. Right now it's, well, in the game it's not morning, but right now it's looking like it's about 8:34 a.m. So I'm going to see just how long it takes for me to level him up. And yeah, that'll be fun. Let's give you... who had the polka dot bow? I think it was just something Did I get that from somebody? I think half of the stuff in here I can't even remember like when I picked it up. Like Bright Powder I remember getting from Mewtwo. But the polka dot bow, can't remember that one. We'll give the lucky egg to Eevee. We're gonna go train Eevee a bit, and then I will be back with you when it gets closer, or when we're gonna check on its friendship level, and then every time that changes, we're gonna look at when it's going to get closer to evolving, because a friendship Pokemon is kind of annoying, where it needs to be, I think in Gen 2 it needs to be like 220 for a minimum for friendship Pokemon to evolve, or somewhere around there, at least from what I've kind of figured out from looking at the stats. So let's see what one battle does to Eevee. Okay, it's Tangela. It's not going to be a whole lot. It's gonna be some. Let's do Scizor. Mega Drain's not gonna do a whole lot. Wing Attack should take it out 1 hit. And then... Wow, all the way up to 9 already. And that's only from him. if we do one more, I'm hoping we can get a Rapidash, a Dodrio, or a Donphin. Dang it. Ponyta. Go with Scizor again. Just happy I didn't learn Fire Spin. Anytime I've been fighting Ponytas, like there's been a time when like Ponytas have gradually beaten Scizor, even though he's a much higher level than them. Just level 11, okay. Just because of Fire Spin. It's so annoying. I'm hoping for Donphin. Rapidash is good too, though. Alright, well, we're not going to get them anytime soon. Let me go up to level 20, and we'll see if there's any change in the, in how, Eevee's friendship is. So I'll get back to you in a bit. Alright, so Eevee is now at 20. Crobat's paralyzed. Whoops. Let's go to Goldenrod. Oh, if you go right around here. Come on. Talk to her. If you treat your Pokemon nicely, they will love you in return. Oh, let me see your Eevee. It's friendly towards you. It looks sort of happy. Sorry about that, guys. I had to sneeze. So let me look up real quick. Pokemon Gold and Silver friendship. Okay, so if you talk to her, and it says it looks sort of happy. So this means the happiness quota is anywhere from 150 to 199. We're getting closer. That's actually not bad. Let's go to level 25 or 30 and see if we can get the one where it goes, I get the feeling that it really trusts you. Then that means it goes anywhere from 200 to 249. Anything higher than that would be, it looks really happy, it must love you a lot. That's 250 to 255. That's the best of the best, and from what I understand, they can evolve at when it reaches like around 220-ish. So let's work towards level 25 or 30, and then come back and check. So I will be right back. Alright, so we got Eevee up to 25. I didn't want to take a chance and go all the way to 30 and then see if it like accidentally got an evolution out of that, just in case. So let's check at level 25. They will love you in return. Oh, let me see your Eevee. It's friendly towards you. It looks sort of happy. Okay, so in terms of leveling up, he gains, I think it's like a point per level or something like that. So we may, I know you get extra friendship from like using battle items on them. Let's go to TMs too. Iron Tail, Psychic. Can you learn Iron Tail? You can learn Iron Tail. Okay. So let's teach you Iron Tail. That would be a wicked move for Umbreon to learn, not gonna lie. We'll go for Growl. And then, okay, he learned Iron Tail. So, Giga Drain, Psychic, no. What? Iron Tail's only a 15. Okay. Let's do a little bit more leveling up. I don't think, unfortunately, we have any items we could use on it. Maybe a PP up. I'm not sure if that would get him a point or not. We could try. I'm not going to use it on anyone else at this point. Go Iron Tail. Berry. Restores. We have Elixir we could use on him. We have Berry. Okay, let's do a little bit more training. Get him to 30 and see how things work out. Okay, real quick, before we do any side battling, I took a little trip. If you go to the underground tunnel, there's a few things that you can do. So if you're in Goldenrod, if you come down here, there will either be a brother here or one here. One is cost a little more than the other one, and one's a younger brother, one's an older brother. They'll cut your Pokemon's hair and make them look nice. By doing so, it affects their happiness. You get a little more from, I believe you get a little more from the older brother as far as happiness goes, but you can talk to the younger brother. I can do only one haircut a day. Sorry, but I'm all done for today. So I had him do Eevee. Well, after paying, I think it's like, what, $300 to do that? Then going over here to check back on the status. Eevee, I get the feeling that it really trusts you. That one is now anywhere from 200 to 249. Now, I said there were a few things you could do because when you go to Kanto and we go to Pallet Town and you talk to Blue's sister. Blue's sister, between, I think it's what, 3 and 4 o'clock or something like that, she'll actually like do the same thing for your Pokemon, and it's a much greater impact. Instead of just doing like, actually, does this page get into, yes, let's take your Pokemon to Blue's sister Daisy in Pallet Town for grooming from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. every day. +3 if the value is 1 to 199, and +1 for values 200 to 254. Let's see. The Haircut Brothers work a little differently. They can be found in the underground part of Goldenrod City every day of the week besides Monday. The younger brother will be there on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday and cost $300, while the older brother can be found there Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday for $500. They will give your Pokemon a haircut, which randomly affects happiness. So, now you know. Blue's sister is still a solid bet, so between 3 and 4 o'clock, head over to Pallet Town in Kanto, talk to Blue's sister Daisy, and get a whopping on it, which is awesome. So now I'm going to go level up a little bit more with him, and we'll basically get him to evolve at this point. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Here we go. Awesome. Congratulations, your Eevee evolved into Umbreon. Sweet. What are your stats? Because I found out, first of all, Crobat got to 90, Scizor got to 57, but that took until level 43 for Eevee to evolve. Now this could go even quicker if you were to use battle items, TMs, if you were to start doing a lot more of this stuff at a younger level. Like level 5 to 10, even 15, you could possibly get your Eevee to evolve in the 20s. I think it would be awesome if you can get them before, but yeah, this is 43, and that's not bad. So looking at his stats, using Focus Energy and then Iron Tail, amazing combination, especially even with Bite. That was fantastic. So what are your stats? Okay, so special defense, he's a defensive Pokemon. So defense and special defense are his highest. He was doing really well with Eevee with attack. And it looks like attack is maybe his third highest one behind defense. So not bad. We do have one Pokemon left to catch, and that is Venomoth. So we need to go catch a Venonat, and then that's going to do it for the Pokédex. So let us look. Okay. Where is... There it is. Can we actually catch a Venomoth? You can actually catch a Venomoth. Awesome. Alright, well I know where we're going to go. I will see you guys back over in Kanto. Alright, so we're back over in Cerulean. We'll make our way north. Why am I not riding my bike? And then... Wait, who do we have up in front? We need Caesar up in front. Move this away. Put you up here. It's gonna feel weird not playing this game anymore. Like, I've gotten so attached to the Pokemon that I'm using, and it's just so much fun. Okay, so you should be able to catch him here. Let's see what we get. Wow, first one. At level 10. That's so weird seeing like Arbok at level 10, Venomoth at level 10. To go from all that hard work we just did with Umbreon to catching a level 10 Venomoth. Okay, Pokeball. Although his catch rate might be a little lower. Okay. Touche. Watch me run out of Pokeballs trying to catch him when he's got no health left. Come on. Oh boy. I don't have anything that could really like paralyze him or anything either, so that's unfortunate. We got 8 more. Oh, and with the friendship thing too, if you use a friendship ball, I think it's a green apricorn, if you give that to Kurt and have him make that, I think it automatically starts the Pokemon off at a rate of 200 for friendship. So you don't, so that's something you could do too. Unfortunately, you can't really get an EV with friendship, but if you are catching like a Chansey, Chansey's a good one for that. Trying to think of another Pokemon that you can catch that is friendship based. But I'm gonna need you to work with me here because we only have 6 more Pokeballs left. Pretty please. Oh boy, oh boy, what? Yeah, you don't have anything I could... I mean, Supersonic, but that's... he could take a chance of knocking himself out. Then you got Mean Look. And then Umbreon only has... yeah, it can't do anything. It could have Focus Energy. That's not going to do squat. We got 5 more. Let's see if we can catch them. There we go. We are officially done with the Pokédex. The powder on its wings is poisonous if it is dark in color. Oh, if it's dark in color. If it is light, it causes paralysis. I didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. So, 2 things we now have to do. 1, let us go to the Pokédex, or Professor Oak's, the Professor Oak's PC. Rating system opened. Want to get your Pokédex rated? Yes. Current Pokédex completion level 249 seen, 249 owned. A perfect Pokédex. I've dreamt about this. Congratulations. There we go. The link has been closed. So now we have him finished. And I've never actually done this before. But are the game developers still in? It's the mansion. but the game developers aren't here anymore. Because this is where you could get the... Someone was in the middle of composing an email. I hope you'll come visit Kanto. I think you'll be surprised at how much things have changed here. You'll also see many Pokemon that aren't native to Johto. To the producer. So are they no longer here? So then how... Oh, is it these guys? Is this right? I'm the game designer. Filling up your Pokédex is tough, but don't give up. Wow, excellent. You've completed your Pokédex. Congratulations. There we go. We got our diploma. Player Nord, this certifies that you have completed the new Pokédex. Congratulations. And if you have a printer hooked up to your Game Boy, I'm assuming that you could just print this off like we did in Pokemon Yellow as well. So that is cool. This is so neat to see this and play this legitimately. No cheating. Back in the day, I had fun using Game Shark. I had Action Replay for the newer games, Game Shark for the older games, and I enjoyed it. And it was fun. The graphic artist will print out a diploma for you. You should go show it off. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we could talk to one of these guys and they'll print it off if you have the printer connected to it. So, like I said, like back in the day, it was fun to mess around and play with the Game Shark and really open up the game. But to play this legitimately and go through the whole process of trading the stuff over from the old games, the hard work of having to play through Gold version as well as playing through Red version at 1.5 times to be able to get all those Pokemon over, that was interesting. Seeing how hard some of the things were compared to when I was a kid and just cheesing the system, basically, where like the bug catching contest, I had to do over and over again because even though with a Scyther or a Pinsir or a Butterfree, I was still losing, and that was different. I wasn't used to doing that like as I was a kid. Derek, what do you want? I want to battle. Yeah, to get more money, I started talking to a bunch more people. There are some people that can dish out some really good change, so that's something to look into. But yeah, I had a blast with this whole thing, and honestly, I'm kind of bummed to be done with it because I had so much fun going through and playing through Gold and Silver again. Gen 2 is definitely my favorite gen of any Pokemon game. Most of that is nostalgia, and I understand that. But to go through and actually complete this legitimately, something that I used to do, that I always thought about as a kid but never really did, there's a huge sense of accomplishment with that. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by and enjoying this Let's Play with me. And I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm a little bummed that I'm not going to be playing this one anymore, but you know what? We got plenty more games to play through with Fire Red or Leaf Green, whichever one we're going to do for that, as well as XD Gale of Darkness and Pokemon Coliseum. We also have some smaller games that I want to stick in there as well, like Pokemon Snap on the N64. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. So again, thank you guys so much for stopping by and being a part of this whole process of completing the Pokédex and playing through my favorite video games of all time. So I want to thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next video. Take care, and as always, peace out.